Batas International Media. www.batasmedia.com. From the Philippines to the world, for the glory of God and service to mankind.
Bagong alyansang tagapagtaguyod ng adhikaing sambayanan.
Better Globe is all about putting the green back in our environment while helping lives get better.
I would like to also explain a little bit what Better Globe Group is doing. There are several companies. Some is in Norway, and some will be in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, Sudan, and Ethiopia, which are the 5 countries in East Africa which we are going to work on in the years to come. We have huge goals, and we're going to break world records.
Na tutafanya kazi nao tupande hiyo 5 billion trees and even more, because that is a way to improve even the weather condition.
Uplifting lives in the African continent through job generation, education, and overall countryside transformation. And all is because of one product, trees. Philippine personality and lifestyle philanthropist Mystica, with the blessing of Better Globe CEO Rino Solberg, has taken up the company's vision and cause and aptly named the movement Better Globe, Better Philippines. The Philippines figured itself in international news in what are known to be nature's worst disasters and humanity's greatest tragedies. The Ormoc flash flood of 1991, Ginsagon landslide of 2006, and Typhoon Ondoy flooding of 2009. All this had strong ecological roots. The Philippines not only needs to get itself out of the red and fight economic poverty, but into the green movement. The Better Globe, Better Philippines program is unique because it doesn't ask you to give away your money. It asks you to support, to plant trees and make a difference. By literally growing your money on trees, backed by both a solid financial model and solid forestry experts, you become a stakeholder, not just of the Philippines and Kenyan environment, but the many millions of lives that you can exponentially help in the next 15 years and beyond. But that is not all. Other specific beneficiaries for every 1,000 pesos donations goes to the Social Civic Anchor Club in the Philippines and even persons with disabilities. 2 countries, 1 goal. Reforestation for the most part has become an abstract motherhood and often unreal statement. This time the results can be quantifiable and the outcome can be planet-saving, life-changing, and so we start 1 country at a time for the next 15 years. It's going to be Kenya and the Philippines. It sounds ambitious, but as Better Globe's history dictates, it can be done. Better Globe, Better Philippines has 1 product, trees, and 1 goal, better lives. Be part now of the green revolution.
Hello and welcome to Better Globe Power. And once again, this is Mystica. I am here to enforce a mission, and I have to do everything in my power to be able to make this possible.
How do you feel when you saw the Better Globe farm?
Well, first of all, I've seen them all on videos and stuff, but the moment I came here and see the reality of it, it's quite different. I was more impressed, and I became more interested and more excited because, of course, I know that Better Globe is something that is really under the control of experts, meaning everybody who's involved in Better Globe are all people that everybody can really trust. And that's the reason I'm here, because if I didn't trust this Better Globe, I wouldn't be here in the first place.
I really actually, yesterday it? Which is really big already, you know. As far as I can see, I can't even imagine, you know, if this gonna be filled with a lot of mukau or mahogany trees in the future. But I can already see, I can already envision myself that this is gonna be this is gonna be fantastic. It's just like heaven, you know. Right now it looks like paradise already. Well, as you can see, it's just you know, a big place where there's really nothing except those dry piece of lands or whatever. There's some bush or whatever all over the place, but once there gonna be mukau or mahogany trees around here, so that's gonna be a big difference, as you can see. All right, so later on, guys, I'm gonna show you some other places, some other locations right there, because right now you're just seeing this area. Okay, I think this is just the right time, Mr. Rino Solberg, because as you see around, there are like people also campaigning, save the world, save the planet, save the environment, plant trees. So this is just the right timing for this, because I think they've already realized that it's very important for us to plant trees, because at this point, you know, there's a lot of floods, typhoons, tsunamis going around this world, and who knows what comes next. So it's just up to God right now, because He's the one who only knows, you know, what's happening. And of course, for us to be aware and for us to be at least to be ready, so at least we should do our, you know, what is our participation in order to save our planet, right? That's very important for us. It's actually in the middle of the day, so I guess it's 12 o'clock, right? It's beautiful. It's very, very hot, but right now I can feel some air coming also, you know, on top of this place. But it's really nice. I'm sure that it's really nice. If you love the weather in the Philippines, I'm sure you're gonna love it here too, because it's just almost the same climate. Okay, see you guys later. Now here, I'm actually here right in the middle of this land, or this rock. So now I can actually show you all around me, everywhere right there, from there to there, everywhere. So that's gonna be a place, or that's gonna be the areas where we're going to plant all the trees. Watch out, because we're gonna be showing this once they're all gonna be planted with Better Globe trees. So see you guys. So excited. So for everybody, we were given the chance to be able to to have some businesses, to have all the resources. And what is 1,000 that you are going to participate on this campaign? I think 1,000 is really reasonable for everybody to be able to participate in this, because it is a responsibility. You know, this is not just a plea. This is not just something that, hey, please or whatever, but this is a responsibility for themselves, a responsibility for their own organizations, a responsibility for the people, and responsibility for the government, a responsibility to God.
You are about to experience are true. They will change your life if you let them. For they come from the very heart of God. He loves you, and He is the Father you have been looking for all your life. This is His love letter to you. My child, you may not know me, but I know everything about you. I know when you sit down and when you rise up. I'm familiar with all your ways. Even the very hairs on your head are numbered, for you were made in my image. In me you live and move and have your being. For you are my offspring. I knew you even before you were conceived. I chose you when I planned creation. You were not a mistake, for all your days are written in my book. I determined the exact time of your birth and where you would live. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. I knit you together in your mother's womb and brought you forth on the day you were born. I have been misrepresented by those who don't know me. I am not distant and angry, but am the complete expression of love. And it is my desire to lavish my love on you, simply because you are my child, and I am your father. I offer you more than your earthly father ever could, for I am the perfect father. Every good gift that you receive comes from my hand, for I am your provider and I meet all your needs. My plan for your future has always been filled with hope, because I love you with an everlasting love. My thoughts toward you are countless as the sand on the seashore, and I rejoice over you with singing. I will never stop doing good to you, for you are my treasured possession. I desire to establish you with all my heart and all my soul, and I want to show you great and marvelous things. If you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. Delight in me, and I will give you the desires of your heart, for it is I who gave you those desires. I am able to do more for you than you could possibly imagine, for I am your greatest encourager. I am also the Father who comforts you in all your troubles. When you are brokenhearted, I am close to you. As a shepherd carries a lamb, I have carried you close to my heart. One day, I will wipe away every tear from your eyes, and I'll take away all the pain you have suffered on this earth. I am your Father, and I love you even as I love my Son Jesus. For in Jesus my love for you is revealed. He is the exact representation of my being. He came to demonstrate that I am for you, not against you, and to tell you that I am not counting your sins. Jesus died so that you and I could be reconciled. His death was the ultimate expression of my love for you. I gave up everything I loved that I might gain your love. If you receive the gift of my Son Jesus, you receive me, and nothing will ever separate you from my love again. Come home and I'll throw the biggest party heaven has ever seen. I have always been Father, and will always be Father. My question is, will you be my child?